And we are just 1 week away from Anarchy Rules. The rivalry between X-Devil and Dash Suede is heating up. Here is Suede to address the Evolution universe. And it all will end this weekend. Will Suede bring X-Devil back to the Savior? And our first match of the night will be no other than an underground tournament match. The winner between Charlie Dempsey and Shinsuke Nakamura will advance to the finals this weekend at Anarchy Rules. Dempsey on an absolute heater this year here on Evolution. A true #1 prospect there in the strong style division, fighting for gold there in the last couple of weeks. Coming up just short. We'll see how he advances here in this tournament tonight. And no stranger to Evolution is his opponent, Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura fighting alongside Dempsey in that strong style division there. However, Nakamura was on the opposite side of Dempsey. Shinsuke unable to pick up a win in the strong style division. He was 0-2. Coming into this tournament though, he is undefeated, winning his first match against the Dark Phantom. And if you are unfamiliar with this tournament, here are a few rules. No countouts, no pinfalls. The only way to get out of this arena is to come out of this ring alive.
Is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 200 pounds, Charlie Dempsey. And from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Deranged.
And there we have it, the introduction for both of these men. The first match here tonight. Dempsey starting off with a little bit of offense. He is the higher contender here, coming in as the #2 seed. And we've seen this over the last few weeks. Got Shinsuke Nakamura wrapped up in a submission. And a big slam. outside on those mats by Nakamura. And Nakamura unable to get the crossbody attempt. Charlie Dempsey able to take over, back on offense. As I had mentioned earlier, Charlie Dempsey is the higher contender in this match, coming in at the number 2 seed. However, Nakamura was the lower seed in his last match as well, facing off against the number 3 seeded Dark Phantom. Dempsey was able to pick up a win against House of Black's Brody King, as you see a big kick there to the chest of Nakamura. And so far, Dempsey just tossing around his opponent here tonight, looking like the true contender. Dempsey asking Nakamura if that's all he's got. Showing you why he's in that strong style division. Nakamura fights back. Nakamura no stranger to that strong style as well. However, as you see here tonight, he is getting outside of his moveset, outside of his arsenal. Tossing Dempsey outside of the ring and into the side of the ropes. Nakamura back on his feet, taunting Dempsey a little bit now. Showing him why he's in the strong style division. And Dempsey able to shake it off with a big backbreaker. Limb by limb, Dempsey breaking his opponent apart. And a big submission by Dempsey. This could be it for Nakamura. Dempsey looking to advance to the finals. Shinsuke shakes it off. Back on his feet. Some big kicks. Dempsey ducks under. And a big pin attempt goes nowhere because there's no pin counts in this match. And Nakamura is able to bust up Charlie Dempsey's face there. We'll see if they make it back into the ring, or if that camera can cut to Charlie Dempsey's face to see how bloody it is. And cut on Charlie Dempsey's face. You see that blood there. A brutal match here in this underground tournament. Nakamura into a submission of his own. And his opponent able to twist him out. And a big kick. The beginning of the end. Could advance Shinsuke Nakamura to the finals. That is it. The kick to the face of Charlie Dempsey ends it all. Looking at a few replays here, we see the lower seeded Nakamura pull off a huge upset. Will we see the 8th seed win the debut underground tournament? And this big toss over the shoulders of Shinsuke Nakamura ended it all. We will see him in the finals this weekend at Anarchy Rules. Moving right along here, folks. To continue this tournament, the winner of Baron Corbin and Isaac Swagger will face Shinsuke Nakamura this weekend at Anarchy Rules for gold. This match has a little bit of history to it. The Dangerous, Deadly Alliance and New Evolution have been feuding over the last couple of weeks. Baron Corbin will look to end it all here tonight. Swagger, no stranger to the strong style division as well. Picking up a few wins to start off the year at Evolution. Also picking up a win a few times in the Underground tournament, as well as the debut match against Dark Phantom. Swagger coming in as the number 10 seed. However, he won against the number 1 seeded Sandman. And to refresh the rules a little bit here, you are not leaving this ring unless you are conscious.
The following is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds, The Lost. And from Indiana, weighing in at 206 pounds, the All-American Isaac.
And here we go, both men are introduced. The winner of this match will advance against Shinsuke Nakamura this weekend at Anarchy Rules for gold. Baron Corbin not wasting any time, immediately getting straight to it, throwing Isaac Swagger out of the ring and rubbing his face against that mat. And into those steel steps, Baron Corbin looking to take over early. Another slam into those steel steps is New Evolution's Isaac Swagger. And as I had mentioned earlier, these men are no stranger to each other. Plenty of history between these two with the Deadly Alliance and New Evolution. Baron Corbin attacked Swagger's mentor just weeks ago in the Evolution parking lot, and Swagger looks to get his revenge here tonight. And as we've seen so many times here in this tournament, that submission attempt has cost so many fighters. Some beautiful camera work between this Evolution camera crew as we pan back over to Baron Corbin, absolutely beating on his opponent. Corbin getting the crowd back on his side. Swagger able to reverse and throw Corbin into the crowd. And a big DDT to the face of Baron Corbin. Swagger not going to give up. Another submission attempt. Breaking the limbs of Corbin. And a big reversal. The werewolf back on his feet. Tossing Swagger across the arena. And we've seen this the end of days. We've seen this so many times before here in this underground tournament. Swagger's busted up in a big boot. This could be the end for Isaac Swagger. Will we see Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura this weekend for gold? Swagger lifted up and he reverses. Not going to give up easily. And he busts Corbin. What a throw from Swagger. Gets that ankle pick. This could be it. The one man that could end it all by submission would be the All-American. Another DDT attempt. Swagger shakes it off. Big mistake. Reversal is Isaac Swagger. No. Corbin's going to end it. He's going to advance. I don't know how much more evolutions Isaac Swagger can take. The dangerous, deadly alliance standing tall in this rivalry. And as the crowd clears out, Baron Corbin focuses on gold. This could be all. No, Swagger able to reverse. Isaac Swagger fighting back. Another ankle pick. Swagger gonna advance by submission. Swagger does it by submission. We will see Isaac Swagger versus Shinsuke Nakamura this weekend. And looking over a few replays here, we saw a few DDT attempts from both men here. The end of days. We thought Baron Corbin had it all, wrapped in a bag with a bow. Isaac Swagger able to pull off a few reversals here. And not one but two ankle picks to ankle locks. However many ankle submissions he needs for gold. We will see Isaac Swagger and Shinsuke Nakamura this weekend. Your Evolution Men's Champion Cody Rhodes is here to address his crowd as the rivalry with him and Adam Copeland looks to end here this weekend. And confirmed by Dash Wade earlier tonight, there you have it. We will see a tag team match next.
I just want all of the money. Do you know what I said? I gotta get the dinero, the cash, and the bread. Do you know what I'm saying? I gotta do the dream just as long as it's paying. Do you hear what I spoke? I wanna make some dough cause I'm sick of being broke. I will start some ruckus if someone tries to close out and paying me my ducats. I just express my mentality, physicality, all my financial legalities. My aspirations to become the good
In the
earner.
ring for the
Capital
first
over
time
equal to
here
10
on
earners.
Evolution,
And I got
we will
class
see Adam
from
Copeland
the boss
and
mass.
Christian
Leave a
Cage.
pass, foreign touring chasing cash, and there's a chance that you could catch a bad taste coming in last place when you're running in that
Copeland
rat
dropping the
race.
title
Life
to Cody
isn't all
Rhodes just
gravy
weeks
boats.
ago.
Sometimes spent up the creek with no paddle, trying
Looking
row.
to make a
So
run
take
for
every
gold
chance to
again
stack those
this
chips,
weekend
but
at
every time
Anarchy
do not
Rules.
slip through the fingertips. All the people use cop
However,
tools and bust
he will have to
rhymes
pick
into
up a
the
win
financials.
tonight.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 444 pounds, Cody Rhodes and Matt Cardona.
Making their in-ring debut as well here tonight, we have Matt Cardona and Cody Rhodes. So much on this main event. So much is on the line. Cardona and Copeland will start it off. And announced earlier on in the promo by Cody Rhodes, if Cody Rhodes win this match, we will see a steel cage match against Cody Rhodes and Adam Copeland this weekend at Anarchy Rules. However, if Copeland wins this match, Christian Cage will be the special guest referee this weekend. And so much chemistry between these two, with Christian Cage and Adam Copeland over the years, as well as on here on Evolution. Cage sticking up for his friends so many times here over the last couple of weeks. And we've seen these two go at it in a couple of matches here on Evolution with Cody Rhodes and Christian Cage. Rhodes coming out on top so far here in this rivalry with a big shoulder drop between Copeland and Christian Cage. They're standing tall here tonight in this main event. A big DDT from those middle ropes is Edge. And an RKO out of nowhere. Cody Rhodes not going to go out easy. Whipping Edge into the corner and putting him into a submission. But a rope break called by the ref. Both these men back in the ring here. Edge able to get back on his feet. Oh my God, a big slam on the back of Cody Rhodes. A big bump from both of those men. And another slam into those steel stairs, as we've seen so many times here tonight. In a matchup of true champions here on Evolution, as Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, Cody Rhodes, and Matt Cardona go at it. Copeland back on his feet. Another big slam to the neck of Cody Rhodes. Cardona in the match for the first time here tonight. Maybe taking out the ref there a little bit. Looking to get dirty. The official doesn't notice. Cardona whips Edge outside of the ring. What is this? A big drop kick to the former champion. A smart decision, bringing Cardona along, was Cody Rhodes. Count already up to 5 here. Count up to 6. Edge needs to get back on his feet. Cardona telling him to stay down. Looking for an easy win. Has no problem with it. Looking to take his friend out of the match. Maybe a mistake. Roll-up attempt by Adam Copeland. And maybe a rope break there from Cardona. About 5 minutes into this match here already. Copeland going to the top ropes. Showing you what conditioning he has already at his age. What a move from the former champion. Looking to get gold back on his side, but Cardona says no. Cardona tagging in his longtime friend and former partner at AEW and Cody Rhodes. And a moonsault off the top rope. Cody Rhodes doing some push-ups there. And that may be a big mistake. Adam Copeland able to tag in his longtime friend in Christian Cage. And Cody Rhodes has no problem with it. A drop down punch. Whipping Cage into the ropes. And flipping him over the shoulder. Back into the corner is Cody Rhodes. Onto those ropes. What is this? Could this be it? Oh, a Hurricane Rana attempt. Fails miserably from Cody Rhodes. And that might have hurt his knee. The original's taking over. Another shoulder drop. As you see that chemistry so many times before used in the ring. Cardona back in the match. Attacking the former champion as Edge gets back on his feet. Christian Cage with a pile driver. The OGs. A third. You know, so much chemistry used between these two men. Maybe a huge call out by Cody Rhodes. That could have been it. A big pinfall. Kick out of one by Cardona. But a call out by Cody Rhodes could have been a mistake. A big boot from Christian Cage to the face of Cardona. This could be it. Showing off his Christian Cage. What a banger. Some chops across the chest. And disrespecting Christian Cage is Cardona, flipping him off. Christian not going to take that. Both men back and forth. Pin attempt. Kick out at one. The screen going blank. We have a 10-minute banger here on our hands tonight. The main event going strong. Both of these teams fighting for gold, fighting for their captains. Cody Rhodes getting the Evolution Universe back on his side. Edge legal. Another kick out of one. Late. The originals using that evolution chemistry. And the originals trying to use that evolution chemistry as we've seen so many times here before. And Cody Rhodes shaking it off with those signature Rhodes comebacks. And Mr. Underground is legal here again, fighting for the captain and Cody Rhodes. Trying to get gold back on the side of his friend. Three big clothesline attempts from the former champion. This could be the end for Cardona. A true contender for match of the year here on this main event. As one side starts to get momentum, the other takes over. Copeland back on the top ropes, and Cage throwing his friend. Adam Copeland looking for a spear. And this could be it. Cody Rhodes needs to get involved. And what a sequence there from the OGs. Looking to advance. Adam Copeland for Anarchy Rules. And Cardona able to reverse. Copeland was taunting and took his focus off of Cardona for 1 second. He was able to reverse there and get back on his feet. Christian Cage needs to get involved here as Adam Copeland is caught up with Cody Rhodes outside of the announcer's table. Count of three. A pedigree. Rhodes looking to inflict a little more damage. Adam Copeland. This could be all. Count at 7. Is this how Cody Rhodes ended? Count at 9. This is going to be it. And wow, what a match. What a decision from the champion here tonight was Cody Rhodes, showing you why he is the Evolution solidified men's champion. Looking at a few replays here. A call out started this rivalry that boiled over these last few weeks. And we thought Cody Rhodes was down and out. But calling out his friend Matt Cardona was the right decision. We saw a spear there from Edge. We thought that was the beginning of the end. Some big moves from Cardona. Copeland used those ropes to his advantage so many times here at this main event. And there was that spear mentioned earlier. We thought that was the beginning of the end, but Cody Rhodes was able to break it up. Cardona using that chemistry between him and Christian Cage with the OGs. But this pedigree and the Crossroads was it. That's all Cody Rhodes needed. As I mentioned earlier, we will see Cody Rhodes and Adam Copeland in a rematch this weekend at Anarchy Rules, except it will be in a steel cage match. Cody Rhodes and Adam Copeland, the OGs, will not be in the ring together, as Christian Cage must watch from backstage.